Evening, Chris.
Evening, Rob.
Any injury worries or after Saturday?
We're disappointed to lose James Collins. Slight back problem, so we didn't think the 3-hour flight was going to do him any favours. So we didn't want to take a risk. So we lost James. Johnny Williams is missed out due to we've got Joe Allen back and Neil Taylor. So Johnny's missed out, so Johnny went to Sunderland. But everybody that's here is okay and ready to go.
Must ask you about Ben Woodburn. Has he come back down to earth, and are you ready to start him if required tomorrow?
Well, I think they're all fit, ready to start. Ben being Ben, I don't think he's obviously, it's a dream debut for him, but he's very, very calm, very grounded. He can't control, or we can't control what's said outside. We understand the excitement, but he's a level-headed young man. He knows there's a lot of hard work to do. No, he's okay. He's fit and he's ready to go.
Did you, the first half on Saturday, that show how much you've missed Joe Allen?
I think it wasn't just, I think we've got to give credit to Austria. They came with no fear. All the games they've been involved in have been very tight, very close. So it was never going to be a walk in the park. It was always going to be tough. I think at our strongest, at our best, I think the game would have been a little bit more comfortable for us. But in the first half, we gambled a little bit as well in formation. We played Aaron in there as a holder with Dave. Both players haven't had a lot of football. But obviously the problem with Joe Ledley, who has had no football, no training. Joe Allen suspended out. 2 holders in there with loads of experience, so we did miss them. But we rejigged it in the second half, and I thought on the balance of the second half, really, we had, in the last 10 minutes, we could have scored another 3 goals, really. So we were much better second 45 minutes, but it was state of mind, really. First half we were a bit standoffish, and they weren't. They'd come there to take the goods, and it looked like they were going to do that. Second half, our mindset changed, I'm glad to say, and I thought in the second half we had by far the better chances, and it was a great 3 points.
Chris, I hate to remind you, but you were here in '94. It still remains one of Moldova's 3 best ever results. What do you remember of it, and how different are things now, would you say?
I remember it was, the conditions weren't great where we were staying. It was a tough night for us. I think where we were staying there was no electricity, so our chefs couldn't cook the food, and we didn't have anything to eat, not much to drink. But to be honest with you, at that time we weren't a very good team either, if I'm honest. So we can't make excuses. But I think 20 years down the line, we came here, myself, Kit Simons came here last month. Great stadium, stayed in the hotels, and the structure of the football in Moldova is a lot better. The conditions are a lot better. So this will be a really, really good game tomorrow. A tough game if you look at their results. Austria, it took them till 80 minutes to get the first goal in Vienna. They're a tough nut to crack. Going to Serbia and losing 3-0, Serbia are a top team. But Moldova in a lot of the games they've been in them, so it'll be a tough game for us tomorrow night. We'll be the team that are fancied to win. And that's what we've come here to do, obviously, in the position we're in. But make no mistake, it'll be a tough game tomorrow night. Last
one from me. You can only look after your own business, but what, in your opinion, would be the best result for you in Dublin?
I think whatever happens in Dublin, obviously, we've got to take care of this result. I think mathematically, there's a few ways to look at it. Is it good that if Ireland win, that claws a few points back from Serbia if we take care of business? If it's a draw, then it's still very much still alive. So it depends on how you look at it, really. But if we keep concentrating on Ireland and Serbia, they're in the back of our minds, of course, with human nature, but it's all about Moldova. It's not about Georgia or Republic, our last 2 games. All about Moldova. All about making sure that we take care of our own business. And that means we've got to have our mindset right from the first minute tomorrow night, not from the 45th minute.
Any more questions? No?
Yeah. Chris?
You're always going to come here and go for the win. It doesn't feel like it's got the same desperation about the Austria game, but you know it's still a must-win scenario, isn't it? Are you going to go for broke, or do you think it is something that's going to take time?
No, I think with 4 games remaining, I said, I think, post-Serbia, in the press conference, it was basically 4 wins. If we want to take care of our own business. So we've got 1, we've got 3 to go, but in our head is 1 to go. There's this game tomorrow night that we've got to take care of. So I never ever talk about winning. I've said that publicly. I don't. I talk about performing and what the players need to do and our preparation. But they know, we all know why we're here. We know the ramifications if we don't get what we need. So we have to take care of our own business, really. But it's exciting for us, you know. We're still in the hunt with 3 games to go, and that's exciting because normally, if you look over the last 20, well, certainly in my lifetime, not many times we've come to this stage of a campaign and we're fighting for something, you know. We're generally out of it. So it's great that we're still involved. It's exciting, and it's all on it. It's all on tomorrow for us. Huge game. Wouldn't matter if it was Moldova away or we've had Austria at home or whoever. At this stage, those 90 minutes, can't miss it. Can't miss the 90 minutes. Can't miss the challenge. And that's how we look at it tomorrow evening.
Unless I'm mistaken, I don't think you've won both games of a double-header in your time in charge. You know, this side has gone on and done things that no other side has done before. It's something that you've got to go and do again, isn't it?
That's right. I think we've realistically, we've got to do a double-double. We've got to take the goods tomorrow night, and then we've got to do roll again next month. Next month won't matter unless we keep our eyes on the prize and keep focused tomorrow. When you're dead right, that means putting back-to-back games in the same camp, double headers. So, there's a lot on it tomorrow night for sure.
Chris, does it feel like there's real momentum with the side after Saturday?
I think people, we treated it in isolation, that game Saturday night, and we look at it, how we prepared for it, what went well, what worked for us, what didn't work. But I think there's a flexibility about the team, because we changed it during the first half. Obviously made substitutions in the second half, and the players reacted really well. But they've been on, we look at the last 3 or 4 years, and the team has changed slightly. Got some young, fresh blood coming into it. But overall, the mainstay of the team is there. They know what's needed. They know what's required. And that's how they have to look at tomorrow night. Whatever happened Saturday, whatever happened before this campaign, whatever, it doesn't matter. Absolutely, has no bearing on tomorrow night, I promise you. Once the whistle goes, it's us against them. They won't be thinking, Wales have got this player, that player, it's Wales. Moldova won't care about us. They'll be there to spoil what we want to do. So we need to make sure like I said earlier, it's all about our mindset. Forget what's happened before. It's all about tomorrow. It's all on tomorrow night, and we've got to get it right.
Awful lot of players that are on yellow cards at the moment, significant players as well in the squad. Is that playing on your mind in selection or playing on the players' minds?
No, because if we don't get the right result tomorrow, the right performance, a win is a byproduct of a good performance generally. So we've got to perform tomorrow, put cards out of our thinking. It won't matter if we don't get it right tomorrow. So we have to be 100% tomorrow. Individually, collectively, we have to be 100%. And if somebody gets a card and misses the next game, that's how it goes. But we absolutely have to take care of tomorrow night, and we'll only do that if we're at our maximum.
We'll take one more question. Okay, thanks.
Chris, just following on from what you were just saying about the flexibility, is that to your advantage now as we go into this closing stage of the campaign, that you have the group of players that have been the mainstay throughout? Is that to your advantage, do you think?
I think it's good that we've got them here, and they've been here before. We've been in situations before, obviously, been in a tournament where every game, there's everything on it, the pressure. You don't get a second bite. It was knockout football. At one stage of the tournament, you don't get a second chance. So we've experienced it before. This stage of the season, we've got the squad together, and physically, we're lacking a little bit in terms of minutes and fitness, but that's international football. It is what it is. I'm sure other teams are suffering as well. But experience-wise, it's really good for us. And it's good for Ethan Ampadu and Ben Woodburns and Lee Evans and Tom Lockyer is here, and Adam Davis, it's all new to them. And hopefully, they'll get a lot more experience with us, and I'm sure they will, but it's good for them to see our experienced boys and how they handle situations like this, because this is where we want to be in these big nights, where there's everything on it, all to play for at this stage of a campaign. This is where we've always wanted to be. And it's good for these young players to see the more experienced boys and how they handle it, how they deal with it. And that shows them what's needed for the future.